Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 34 of my Throt, the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, Archaon the Everchosen have once again threatens our shores, and so it is time to get another ambush going. I've got a bunch of gutter runners off to the side with our Withering Blade boys hiding as well. I've got all the artillery up on the top over here, and then Kevin with all of the big beasties ready to beat down on Archaon before his large friends himself shows up. Let's see what we can do. Let's get this battle going. We'll move all of you guys forward. Same thing over here. We're going to scoot you guys to about there with your rifles, and then scoot both of the artillery forward so they don't get they don't shoot into the trees there. They already fired one volley, which is good. What we want to see. Grab our gutter runners and bring them up as well. Looks like they're mostly wanting to regroup. Interesting decision. Let's get up on the top of this hill there. Bring all the beasties over. We're keeping the wolf rats hidden in the woods as a secret tech. The wither plus wolf rat combo always does very, very well. Alright, so he's turned around and charged our way with a spell of Spirit Leech going down on Kevin. Rifle shots going in. Let's give them a new, better target of Archaon the Everchosen. And then as soon as they are... Ooh, they just charged on past. That's fine. We'll send the wolf rats then after these axes. Move on in on the sides. We can deal with that. This is what rat ogres are going to be for. Then we'll have the abomination, the mutant, coming on over here and attacking the swords of chaos. We'll drop the flashbang in on this group as well. Walls the scrying stone. Should have waited on the flashbang. We'll hit standard die. Drop some friends in. We do Overcast Plague, but we're going to do the Wither first here. Knock off all of that armor. Now, Archaon is your target. Find the Everchosen. Slamming on in. Oh, the Everchosen's over here fighting with our ogres. Fair enough. He's a coward. They pulled our rats into the big group of their beasties. Bring these slingers out. Death Runner and our assassin come on in the back of the Severed Claw here. Continue casting those spells on our beautiful boys, the Tail Slashers. They don't deserve it, but it's good. What's going to happen to them? Keep smashing them up. Bring Kevin out of there since he is kind of by himself. We'll kick in the Unholy Clamor and drop a Scorch through all of those unwashed masses. Our assassins here, let's kick in your abilities. Oh, they hit the Severed Claw like a truck. Let's switch the artillery's targets here, start blasting away at some of these Chaos Trolls. That's not great. Turn sideways so you can actually help out with that. I'm gonna get you guys moving in different formations. Here comes our allies. Whole bunch of units that don't matter. Let's group lock and then, well, not in guard mode, just charge in. Bring the slings over here so they can actually do some damage. I will happily drop a Wither on Archaon of the Overcast variety, and then flashbang him as well. Flashbang through the door. Go jump all over Archaon. Right, you pull on back. We need the Hellpit Abomination, which is crumbling away, sadly. I wasn't paying attention to him, and he got bullied by the weird spawn there. We will soon have some little rats to fight with. Looks like Archaon has found himself a new enemy. That is good for us. Let's go ahead and... Where's our assassin and the Death Runners? You guys are the anti-Archaon squad. Drop the Dreaded 13th here to give us some halberds. Everyone with a sling, turn and throw it at the Everchosen. The abilities, we're going to kick down the ability on Archaon there. Weaken him. everything we can. Give our lads poison as well. Need every bit of a advantage. The Ever-Chosen does not play. You guys not firing on anyone? Oh, they are. They are shooting at me. They're shooting at Archaon now. They weren't before, though. Keep layering up. Gotta blast these spawn from a distance here. They don't have a lot of armor, so use that to our advantage. Go ahead and drop another Overcast Wither on the Ever-Chosen. Murder him. Get these Eshin Slingers out of that. I don't get charged for free. You can help it at least. Bring him down. He's got all sorts of abilities to make him extra strong, so he is going to be an absolute raid boss. The rest of his forces look like they're bailing out, though. Come on back over. Get the forces moving together. Looks like everyone who isn't unbreakable has just shattered. Make sure Archaon falls permanently. Body Slam didn't quite do it, but he should be going down really soon. And the rest of these forces we will chase down. Everyone go find a lad of chaos and give him a hug. That's some trolls. You won't survive that one.
Guide us, Horned One. What?
Wolf rats are back, just briefly. Chase down those chaos trolls. They may die doing so. All of the garrison forces can sacrifice themselves over here. Some actual up-close shots. We didn't get any of this battle. It was a hectic one. Yeah, that's right. Stab him right in the ankle. That's going to be the most effective spot. Not these weird pustule things. Or in its face. Kill all the Skaven slaves you want. There are plenty more. How many of our troops are actually sticking into fight? Because we're blasting them with our own catapults. Thank you, charge on in. We'll have everyone else go get this other group. You guys are kind of hang back. No reason to sacrifice your lives. Everyone else is chasing down a target. We won't allow this one to go to the end. I'll see y'all back on the map. And the rats once again stave off the apocalypse. Only we say when it is time. We did lose our Hellpit Abomination, but we managed to fight off the Ever-Chosen. He only kept his aspiring champions. Everything else pretty much fell. Nothing else here matters. We'll go ahead and... Ooh, that's a tough call. I think we'll go ahead and eat these captives. Just to be ready for the next group. Technology research, hallucinogens, so extra leadership and melee attack for our Plague Monks. And this is going to be our first episode recorded in update 2.3, so as far as it goes that it's going to be affecting us, we just have some cheaper units. Globadiers are more expensive, and they've fixed a bunch of the animations. So Throt should have his full suite of combat animations, and that should be what we have to work with. So I think we will start recolonizing Midland next. As soon as these guys do spawn on in, they are going to they're going to roll out. So I was going to not declare war on them yet, although coming over here and smushing Elendilling is probably not a bad idea.
Lord of the Glade.
Roll probably can't beat him in a one-on-one fight as is, just the amount of firepower they can lay down. We'll upgrade the Sarl encampment because it seems pretty cheap to do so. Scavenge pile as well. And the Bay of Blades I'm tired of getting stolen from me, so we will build in those walls there as well. Pretty quickly eliminating our money.
Let the bell scream.
We shall. But first... I don't know, what do we want to give our lad here as far as skills? I have a car kicking in just outside. Sorry about that. I may pause here if it gets worse. We'll go ahead and give him tail weapon. I'd like to give him some more health and speed. Keep him in battle a little bit longer. and zooming around on his little scooter. I'll start making you even stronger. I think elusive is the best course, though, because you already have a good bit of melee attack, making you harder to hit. Sounds like the way to go.
Warlock, master of Scryer.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pause just real quick while they just clear out their engine. Oh no, people crazy. I think they're gone. We'll see though. So we're gonna go for Ancient Cunning for our skill point, because this is a little bit less than doubling it, because it got 16% to 30%, but extra ambushes are all the rage here with Skaven. And then for Kevin, we will charge you directly after Samoth's Spawn Seeker. He has himself a rather weak army, and we need to eliminate it. Before we charge on in, though, we're going to give you another Hell Pit Abomination. You deserve it. We'll name him Fluffy. Oh, he's Guardian. Do we have enough mutagen for anything fun? No. It's never allowed. So we'll charge on in and allow this one to go to auto-resolve. Get wrecked, loser. I think we will give them... we'll go for more food per turn. Agreed. Our assassin will be even more elusive. And where did that force of trolls disappear off to? All sorts of enemies wandering around. We can go into another ambush up here in the north, which I kind of like too. May pull our assassin out and see if he can bring down Moxia. He's necessary in combat if we can have him get rid of this guy real quick. Ooh, success. Moxia has been wounded, not killed. Sad. Fresh Craventail still setting up his beautiful ambushes. Now, can we recruit you up some more ogres? Got a squad of ogres, got some rats.
Clan Rictus Supreme.
Clan Rictus is not supreme. It is gone, but we appreciate the vigor. You can teleport on over. I'd like to at least see what's going on.
Move, march.
Perfect. So Winterpire is, well, Winterpire and Monolith of Flesh is where they're making their money. So these are the two that we need to bring down.
Deathmaster Snake.
Good idea. Deathmaster. Your first target is going to be the Monolith, just checking around to make sure no one is nearby. Move in.
Stab. Kill.
Stab, kill. Ooh, decisive victory. We could fight this one on the field. We would lose no one in the auto-resolve. Man, that is spooky, though. How much damage are we going to take? Maybe we lost one. I think what we want to do is we're going to sack it first, and then use the Expand Under Empire to start stealing money away from their own ports. So we'll turn back around here, and you know what? We'll probably take too much damage. So we'll wait for now. Plenish up a little bit. Unfortunately, Deathmaster Snickage is a bit injured. Most of those ogres he's rolling with. And they're his bodyguards. We need them safe. We don't zoom out like that. We need to be on in. Throt is in the middle of the Empire here. We're going to be reclaiming... Oh, Talabheim we could go over here and snag first. Probably better idea to come over here and grab Crudenwald first. Since I didn't see this until just now, we'll colonize it at level... I'm happy to do it at level 2, so we're still in positive. And I'll pay for the increase from there. Yep, figured we had enough. So we will throw that into a Warren, put in some walls, and I think we grab a Warrens over here for the growth. Brass Keep, we upgrade that Die Maker to max. Destruction Cavern that we can ignore for now. We'll grab a Warp Lightning Capacitor for extra food per turn. Rauken, lots of good stuff over here. Slab, we can put it in the Temple of the Horned Rat. I think we will quickly do so. We've got more battles to get to. Our enemies just want to keep running back and forth. Don't worry, guys. We can do this all day. I'll come back over to Stormvrak and blow up your stuff here in a moment.
This city, mine, mine.
It is for now, at least. Closing in on where I can get another Lord and have him start striking out this direction, because we need to claim a couple of these settlements down here in order to get our long victory campaign. But for now, we're working our way through the Empire. In the Brass Keep, we may add in another place for breeding stock, although this doesn't give us that many good benefits. To be honest, we may just go for a rubbish pit, make it cheaper to recruit dudes here.
It's alive!
Sure enough.
What? Fake?
I'm not interested in speaking to necromancers. Anyone want to peace out? Turns out no. Wintertooth loves war. He enjoys getting beat. Have our scientists continue to do their thing. This is mostly Allied land, although Fort Saul we could come on over and steal some tech from. Yeah, let's do it.
Tunnel under walls.
Oh, he failed. That hurts. I believed in you and you betrayed me.
Harness to the power.
The power. Doomkeep. Oh, that was 0% chance. I don't know why we even wasted our money on that one. And then for final here, we have the dude that's going out to give us our Warlock Laboratory at Marienburg. Perfect. And this should give us access to another Warlock Engineer as well. But we have no money, so we'll have to probably wait till next turn to go ahead and recruit him in. Once we do, we can get even more research rate. Another 10% to be exact. Lord Scroll, you just chilling. Although we could send you out across the ocean. Do we leave Salzenmund undefended?
Proud son of
I don't trust you. Proud son of Athel-Loren. I would like to come on over and destroy the Longship Graveyard. Step on out, and we could probably warp across with the Under Empire next turn. I'd like to be close enough. Well, honestly, if Elendelion comes on over and attacks, that's not that big a deal. And I say that. Listen, buddy.
Bring decay.
If I come into the ring, at least, I think we should still, if we're lucky, be able to warp across. Which would then put us out of commission for a turn anyway, but we will deal with that as it comes. Another commandment available here. I think we'll go for whichever drops corruption. So we'll go for efficient planning on this one, just to drop Nurgle corruption and that undivided. Oh, okay, that we're gonna be fighting against the tide there. We just need to wait for the plagues to wear off. I think instead then we should probably go for the exploitative to get Skaven corruption all the way up to max as fast as we can. Keeps us able to defend the settlement a little easier, at least the area. Alright, that's a turn. Throg, you dastardly fellow. He has been hiding somewhere and he's come on out to attack Tretch Craventail, who is in the Under Empire area, so if we die here, we lose everything. Go ahead and give the Lich Bone Pendant to Tretch. And we're going to fight a whole bunch of trolls, or ice trolls. One War Shrine Mammoth is going to be a problem. But these normal marauders, not so much. Not so scared of them. It's really just the trolls and the mammoth. Of course, Throg himself is always an issue. I am very glad we have a fire shaman and not the other variety. Let's go ahead and add a couple uses of Menace below. Let's go up to 5 and see what kind of map we're looking like. We can really force them into a choke point if we rush up as fast as we can. Problem is we don't have a lot of usage for our Wolf Rats and that devastating flanker passive, but we'll see what we can do. Let's get this battle going. Alright, so we've got our line of Hardened Rictus Storm Vermin. Probably spread them out just a little bit.
What orders?
There are a ton of them. And then we'll throw in the
Yes, yes.
slings behind. Oh, it looks like they're going to deploy weird. There we go. Group and lock.
Good. council's command.
We'll have Tretch. You're not very quick, so we want you to be... I mean, you are fast, but as far as trolls go, I think he actually is slower than trolls, so we don't want him up and bothering them if we can help it. Of the wolf rats, I'd like to have them up front to at least scout, see what the enemy's doing. Gotta remember to pull them back. Tretch could be up front with his troops. We'll have more skitters and the brood horror off to this side, as well as all of these lovely ogres back behind, ready to charge through. We'll use more skitters, the brood horror, and Tretch to try to drag down Throg. Let's get to this. Send everyone up.
Good, yes, yes.
That way. That would be lovely. Mammoth is off to the side. Not much we can do with these wolf rats, unfortunately. Unless we were able to get them in on a flank. Mammoth's firing off some shots, looks like. I don't believe anyone else is able to unless the shaman's firing his bolts their way. Move so our slings have the high ground. We're going to be throwing into the trees, unfortunately, but if we can have them all fighting in the trees, that would be very, very nice. Keep these wolf rats moving back. Like the trolls are getting ahead of themselves, as they tend to. Charging on forward. Jar Storm Vermin are in guard mode. They'll probably scoot them up just a little bit further so they're not so close to our other line there.
Ready, ready.
Move you guys. Oh, they're a little bit funky then. Grab this one and kind of bring them. We're completely closing off the pass there. We'll have these ogres. See what the enemy's doing before we make any calls.
Lucky helmet hat.
He is wearing his lucky helmet hat. Stay here, I'll get help. We'll wait on that one. Here they come. This mammoth is really what I'm concerned with. Definitely the most. Let's pull the wolf rats back. I think I want to summon in a group of these guys back here just to cause the shaman some distress. Oh, there were trolls back here defending him. Either way, jump all over him. Here comes the line of nasties. So come on over here with Tretch. We need you all working together on the big Throg boy. Interestingly, the trolls let the shaman fight for himself, and he's not having the best time. What are y'all concerned with? We're just Skaven in the woods with halberds. Get them, clan rats. They're giving this guy the business. Everyone's got an Achilles. Running in and stabbing him in the sides. That's the best battle tactic. Alright, the rest of these forces are moving in. Slings can start throwing pretty soon. Maybe. Most of it probably plinking pretty ineffectively off trees, but we'll get a couple of them slinging on through. You have an explosion, so let's see if we can charge on through. Nah, take it back. Alright, you go get Throg. You charge in after him as well. Summon some dudes in behind. Ogres come on and crash into these trolls. You guys as well. We need... Ooh, that mammoth is doing some damage. Get on in there and you get that devastating flanker bonus. We're gonna pull you out quickly. Oh, look at that damage. Alright, now run. Run as fast as you can. That flank is being destroyed. Ah, they're gonna chase the wolf rats. Those ones have decided, oh, they're both terrified. That's not good.
What?
Hate to see it.
Horned rats will. Back on the ground.
Throg is running away, as one would expect. He's a coward. I would drop an explosion, but seems a bit unnecessary. Let's get all over Throg again. Keep them pushed back. So many dudes here. All right, let's drop. Clan Rats in behind. That devastating flanker bonus. All rocks need to be finding some juicy targets like those berserkers. Chop them up. Our wolf rats can come on back. Go nom nom on those marauders over there. They are completely unaware. Keep fighting. Our brood horror is running for its life. Pull you away from Throg for a moment. We'll help out with these Norseman ice trolls and we'll come on back. We will come back. Beautiful. Now let's come on over to this way and jump all over this mammoth. Who cares if it terrifies you? You gotta attack it. You're the only one who can. No one else is dumb enough to. Slice these marauders to bits. Alright, now you Tretch, you and more skitters need to come on over and hit Throg again in the side. Alright, the rats, the wolf rats have broken. We gotta win. Can't let our leadership fall. Alright, the best place to drop this in. Throg has such good splash attack. Problem is, if we summon rats in over here, they get mauled by a mammoth. They're not really willing to fight. We gotta give our ogres some help, though. These storm vermin back on in. Weaken the units with less leadership, please. Got the brood horror charge on in. Throg's not looking. We'll stab someone. Perfect, they've all rampaged out. I don't know, it's not gone our way yet. They keep terrifying us with this big old mammoth boy, which is fair enough.
Retreat! Retreat!
Gotta keep those rocks flying at the mammoth if we can. Keep fighting. Won't stop.
Protect me!
Wretch, you gotta come over here and fight more skitters. Fight with more skitters, rather. Keep our last summon while we can. Who else is coming on back? Our brood horror. Let's let it regenerate a little bit before we send it back in. Wretch keeps coming out of nowhere and stabbing Throg in the back. Love to see it. Hellion is struggling a little bit there, but actually let's kick off an explosion. I said kick off an explosion. I said an explosion. You'll get it right one of these times. Broke that group there. Keep fighting the mammoth. We've got to bring it down. Alright, we're starting to get pushed back, unfortunately. Wretch is losing to Throg. But we kind of expected that, I won't lie. More Skitters is fighting a whole bunch of stuff it doesn't want to be. I didn't mean to get them separated. Unfortunately, they did separate our lads. All of you work together on these Marauder Spearmen. Keep throwing those rocks. You either stand here or you die.
Guide us, Horned One.
Pull these wolf rats back. No, come on, don't break. It's not time. We can win. Now we're getting overwhelmed now. They're not, none of their leadership's wanting to break. We have bad leadership, but so should they. Their normal marauders tend to have really bad leadership, but not in this case. We're getting run right over. Horse Peter's Hellion is getting ripped down now. It's not going to survive for much longer. And Throt is fighting a whole bunch of stuff by himself.
I sense danger, peril! Slay enemy foes!
Me too, bud. Here's the problem. You had a line of storm vermin, and now you don't.
Attack! Charge! Scampering! Undying loyalty, master! Slingers!
The undying loyalty you have is not so undying.
Retreat! Retreat!
Yeah, Throt is about to break. Mass route is about to go out.
Run, flee!
We're in underway, so we fall.
Retreat! Retreat!
An overextension gets us smashed. A valiant defeat. Yeah, they do a good job of pulling their lords away when they're getting engaged by multiple, so I was not able to do so. We got smashed. We're in the Under Empire, so that's an army gone. Oh, I guess that's not how it works. And now he's going to attack us again. It's pretty disrespectful, bud. Yeah, I'm not sure how you were able to get that many kills with your Marauders. Somehow your Marauder Spearmen performed better. I mean, they are... Technically, stat-wise, they are better than Storm Vermin. That's pretty pathetic. Storm Vermin are very fast. That's what they've got for them. Alright, well, we will go ahead and allow this one to fall as well. As much as I think we would win, we would not. The Tong has fallen into our ambush as well. What fools. At least we get some good fortune. I think we'll go ahead and enslave them for the free food. When rats fly. So it's time again to invest in some rocket boots. Or kill them all for some bonus experience. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill them all. We already have some rocket boots. Balthazar Gelt is ambushing. Oh yeah, down here in Gristle Valley. He's nowhere near me. He's got his own problems. Tretch had all his stuff stolen and he was wounded. We make a lot of money now, though, with Tretch gone. Throt the Mad is now ready for duty as well. Okay, we'll have you continue to steal tech from Fort Saul if you can. Or I guess continue to fail to steal tech from Fort Saul. Let's recruit up another army in Hell Pit here. I would like it to be a... That's a tough call. I'm not the biggest fan of Warlords, I won't lie, so we will probably go for either a Grey Seer or one of the Warlock Masters. I do like Warlock Masters, but the Grey Seer on their Plague one is one of my favorite. So let's go for you. Kraken, we can bring him on back in. Seeprikich. He is determined. Disciplined or sneaky. None of those are very exciting to me. Warpstone Hoarder would make our Warpfire Throwers, Lightnings, and Doom Wheels cheaper, which is not what you'd really put on a Grey Seer. Intelligent isn't as good as it used to be. Yeah, I think we'll just go for a Warlock Master that is a strategist, so Skullpike it is. He gets to come right on in a Doomflayer. We'll jump him into Hell Pit. And we will give him some skills. So we'll go for a Route Marcher and start making his Imbus success better already. Give him some Lightning, Musk of Fear. I think Corruptive over Dictatorial. But Looter is what we want first, just because of money. So we'll grab Draft Master and keep working down towards Mine All Mine or a Quartermaster here for that upkeep. And let's recruit you in some Mechanical Nightmares. I think we want 2 Plague Claw Catapults, and then I would love... We've got Warp Lightning as on another one. Let's use the Doom Flayers with you. They are bonus versus infantry little war machine chariot things. They shall perform very well. Grab 2 of them. And we'll recruit up. I think we'll grab some more slings as well. The Night Run slings. Or the Gutter Runner. I don't really want Skaven Slave slings. So either Gutter Runner slings or we could grab some Deathglow bombs from one of the others. Which would be awesome. That's what we'll do. Who has these? naturally. Believe they come in at the weapons dump. So probably over here at the Tower of Crack then. Yep, that's the one we're looking for. Alright, so I guess for now then we'll just recruit them up with Global. Because they're expensive, but they're not that expensive. Problem is, are they better than Rattling guns? And the answer to that question is is a very hearty no. And Rattling guns cost less. Yeah, I think we'll have to go for Rattling guns then. We'll give him just 3 of these and call that a day. You may have brought down Tretch, but that's because he wasn't bringing miniguns. We will rectify that problem instantly. Put Sniven back in the army. And I think we can come up north, set an ambush. Or ambushes. Troll Hewer is running for his life. No more enemies down here in the south, so we'll just kind of chase after him then. Going into March stance seems foolish. Full kill Troll Hewer. Yeah, unfortunately, sir, your army is incredibly weak. They got smushed. We'll go ahead and sell them off for a little bit extra gold.
Too many slaves to feed.
True. Killing them is too much work.
Horned rat.
Let's go for looter for you then, and start working down your blue line as well. For our Warlock Engineer. Maxed out on Sapper now, so we can start working on either his armor or his magic. I think armor is probably a good call. Gives him armor plus missile resistance, which is going to be pretty key, even though the AI is probably not going to fire on him unless they absolutely have to. Also, go ahead and grab a couple extra heroes then. We could grab a Pack Master and put him in with someone else, and we have so much positive income that I think we probably should. Sharp Teeth or a Strategist. Gives a little more movement range, but I think this one are perceptive for Toxic Scratch Chew Scar.
Beast, obey me.
We shall see. We don't need Stimulate Growth, but I will grab Tide of both, Scavenge, and then Tail Weapon and Health. He'll go into Skullpike's army here. While we're here, we can grab another Warlock Engineer. We can grab 2 more Warlock Engineers. So I think a Strategist is probably a good idea for you.
Warlock Engineer.
He's level 12. And then...
Kill things.
Ooh, I'm happy for Cunning. Poison attacks as well as extra ambush success. Go for boost income. Steel Tech, I don't know that we need. Probably should grab it, but we'll grab Standardized Firing Drill. We can start going for Arms Dealer too, since they're not really in combat yet. Arms Dealer, Triangulation, and then this will be the one we put into the army with Skullpike here. He's the one with poison. Although you're the one that actually gives us more... Well, you just movement range. Perfect.
My scheme is working.
Or am I crazy? What's going on here? Oh, you know what? I gave him the wrong skills. That's unfortunate. So for you, then, we'll do boost income, and then you're the one that gives us extra movement on its own. So we will give you the Technology Stealer, because you can zoom around faster, and then Specialist. And then increase mobility. I don't know if this increases your own mobility, so we'll just restart then. Steel Tech, Specialist, and then Arms Dealer for that trade tariff increase. Sounds good. Then we can quickly go in here and give them all the ancillary of the Helpit Attendant, at the very least.
Read Warp Scroll. Trainer of war beasts.
You definitely can't do any reading.
Sorcerer, inventor. Yes.
Where's our new lord at? I guess we'll grab him over here. Skullpike. Skullpike needs a new name. Skullpike is such a typical Skaven name. They give them to pretty much every one of the enemy lords that we fight. So at least give him a helping attendant. I will probably recruit on up, or I will equip these guys on up here in a moment. Well, for now, we'll go ahead and move Throt.
The Lord of Hellpit.
Prudenwald is ours. We can move on over and claim Middenstag as well. Just concerns me a little bit for when the forest does awaken. We can use these settlements as kind of barriers, kind of slow them down. Bellicor is doing a lot of destroying down there in the south. Middenstag, Weissmund, and Karlberg, which are kind of in a line all down towards Altdorf. Really overextending ourselves away from the Bone Rattlers, which I'm not keen on doing. We need another hero here, another lord. We'll do one more over here in Kislev. Warlock Master that is fleet-footed, or a Master Assassin that is strong. May just go for this Warpstone, or Vomek the Corrupted here. He's a Warpstone Hoarder, so we can get some artillery for cheaper. You do cost a bit. We'll try. Let's grab Ancient Cunning. So you are basically just a Warlock Engineer, or a Warlock Master without the benefits that they have. Ruin is the lesser of the Grey Seers. That would make sense. I think then we want to go for Warp Lightning, start giving him a bit of his magic. We'll double upgrade on a Warp Lightning and go for Death Frenzy. And then we can give you the Warp Lightning later on, although I guess this one doesn't have access to the Warp Lightning. You can just kind of hang out here and defend with everyone's favorite helping attendant. We're almost at 400% research rate now. We will cleave through the rest of this research in no time.
Life is cheap.
Life is cheap.
Leave alone.
Yeah, we'll come on down to Middenstag.
Seek specimens.
We need to start getting this stuff back under control. All this chaos corruption. Oh, just kidding. We got played. Can we get back into friendly territory and not take attrition? The answer to that question is no.
More walking. One can feed.
Calm down, buddy. More walking.
Helps experiment tester.
Do some upgrades. We've got Garroth the Mad over here with Lord Skrolk.
Techno magic.
Now's the time.
You're in Liber Bubonicus.
Can't make it across the ocean. Okay, then we have to scoot on over just a little bit.
Pestilence.
And we'll jump across next turn. Garroth the Mad, you can come on in and join Lord Skrolk.
Your bridge intact.
Good stuff.
Death Master Snitch.
I'd love to get you to have them set up some Under Empire under here, so
Draw blades.
we can draw blades, or we can sprint back into friendly territory and wait. Love to get Throg over attacking us, but let's move back in on the Monolith of Flesh. And this will give us a close victory. We will probably have to fight this one out if we don't want to lose any soldiers. I'm happy to do so. Let's get one more battle here with Snikic versus the forces of Egrim Torgerson. The battle. Alright, so our ogres have been healing capped because they can regenerate, I believe. Oh, these ones can't. I wonder what... I'll have to go... I almost am positive these guys were regenerating before, so that could have been a bug. Let's grab our Skaven slaves. So we pull them off to the side, kind of act as like a diagonal. Have Snikic and the boys off to the side. Slings kind of behind friendly territories. Two of them. Something like that. Have both of the abominations in the middle here. And all of the ogres that really can't do much fighting. Keep them back. Wolf rats over in the forest. And I'd say we're good to go. Scoot y'all on up. Have the wolf rats coming through the forest, and then you guys can bring through this direction. Oh, they immediately respawned. Or spawned on in. Reinforcements right away. Their voice lines are just... The people that join Chaos apparently are small in stature.
Like the wind.
Those throwing stars in. Do you now? Our gutter runners are so much faster than you. And poof. They're out of there. No one knows where they are. Have these wolf rats coming on over to freak out the javelin men. I'm just gonna turn these guys invisible. Oh, my gutter runners got caught. Not what I wanted. I mean, they're fighting marauders, they'll win, but... Come this way and come jump all over these javelin men. Well done, well done. Keeping them completely off kilter. Charge on in. Go ahead and smash this group of marauders. Our wolf rats running. The gutter runners charging on through. Don't want to take any unnecessary damage. We'll scoot around these axes here. Make them unsure of what to do. You guys can kind of charge on in. We'll have you rip them to shreds here in just a moment. And blend them up. Perfect. Their lord has already broken. Gutter runners are bullying them over here. Let's pull on back a little bit though, so we're not getting any free axes in the brain. Keep running. We'll have you, this group here, go into melee and finish off this group of marauders. We'll have you guys do the same. Melee, get them. Disappear, keep running. Our Helping Abomination's taking a little bit of damage here, so we're going to pull it on back. Let our slings come on up and do their thing. Yep, waddle on out of there, buddy. Everyone needs to work together here. Foolish throwing axemen ran away from their friends. You on over and have you crash in. Those are Marauder Spearmen, unfortunately. Finish this guy off.
Our tail's yours. And lads. Horned rats will.
Completely mauled the axemen, but the Marauders will actually stick in and fight a little harder, so we'll bring these wolf rats away. All of their lads all kind of split up here. Slam into those spearmen, they're not ready for it. Alright, their lord is shattered. Perfect. Come on over this way then. Around those shields. Break them. Come on around behind these spearmen. No one shall survive. Bring our Skaven slaves up. You guys keep doing your thing. These spearmen here got absolutely slaughtered. Let's charge on in from behind. Oh, we're not gonna charge you, fool. Perfect. Have our wolf rats go get some more free kills, and I will catch you all in a moment. And a decisive victory. Our gutter runners getting a good majority of the kills there. Lion's share going to them and the wolf rats. I guess these ogres did pretty well themselves. Because it was just a bunch of lightly armored, angry boys. They didn't stand much of a chance. We are going to go ahead and expand the Under Empire. And then hopefully we're able to run away. Ooh, the answer to that one is no. We're not able to run away, so let's not put ourselves in march stance. We are going to have to survive one more turn here in enemy lines, and we'll run from there. Under Empire has been expanded, though. We'll first throw in the deeper tunnels. They cost a lot, but it'll keep our discoverability down by a good bit. Deathmaster. Mine on mine, probably a good idea, even more money. We get Renowned and Feared next. We will finish making him a proper Deathmaster once his blue line is complete. Alright, but with that victory over Norska, that's all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wizard Dota War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I'll see you on the next one.